Welcome back to Strawberry Ink. I'm your host, Santiago, and today we're not just telling a story, we're standing up. This episode is about reckoning, and it's about resistance. We're taking a hard look at the spiritual empire of Neil Anderson, the man behind the Bondage Breaker, Victory Over the Darkness, and the organization Freedom in Christ Ministries. For decades, Anderson has been hailed by many as a spiritual teacher, but today we call him what he really is, a harmful voice cloaked in righteousness. Anderson bases everything on what he calls statements of truth, a rigid set of declarations designed to shape people into his vision and Christian identity. But let's be clear, these are not universal truths. These are Neil Anderson's truths, strict, judgmental, and absolute. In his world, deviation from his narrow view is labeled demonic. If you are different, if you are doubting, if you are searching, you're dangerous, or broken, or worse, damned. Neil Anderson does not stop at personal identity. He disrespects entire belief systems. Hinduism, Buddhism, indigenous spirituality, all written off as false, demonic, or deceived. But here's the reality, these are godly religions. They honor divinity, they honor ancestors, they honor peace. We don't shame other religions here. We embrace the truth that all spiritual forces are part of God's creation, and every soul walks a unique path. The idea that there is only one way to divine truth is not only small minded, it's violent to the global spirit. Let's talk about something deadly serious, self harm, especially among the youth. In the Anderson world, people who struggle in this way are framed as spiritually tormented or under demonic influence. There is no compassion, no trauma informed language, just judgment. Cutting is not a sin, it's a symptom, it's pain speaking out loud. And what people need is not always a spiritual exorcism, they need support, love, and healing. If your book shames a hurting, your book is part of the problem, Neil. The way Neil Anderson frames the LGBTQ plus community is outright harmful. He paints queer people as broken, deceived, and outside of God's design. He reduces identities to disorders. He calls love a lie. This is not faith. This is hate in holy wrapping paper. On Strawberry Ink, we see the LGBT community for what it is: beautiful, complex, divine, and human. They are not marginal, they are not wrong, they are not broken. They are beloved. Let's be real, the bondage breaker is anxiety inducing. It's extreme, it's invasive. It makes people feel like they're enough, that every intrusive thought is a demon, every doubt a danger. For those who already suffer from anxiety, OCD, or trauma, reading this book can feel like a spiritual panic attack, and Anderson offers no mental health support, just more fear disguised as freedom. The entire structure of Anderson's work is rigid, judgmental, black and white, fear based. You're either free or you're in bondage. You're either right or you're damned. There's no room for nuance, no space for evolution, no breath for grace. It does not empower people, it controls them. And that's not discipleship, that's indoctrination. Neil Anderson wants you to believe that freedom means conformity, that truth means submission, that God only speaks through his words. We say no. Strawberry Ink says no. We believe in faith that heals, not harms. We believe in a God who embraces, not excludes. And we believe in truths that hold space for doubt, difference, and discovery. So, if you've ever been told you're too broken, too queer, too anxious, or too lost, let us remind you, you are not in bondage. You are on a journey, and you are not alone. Until next time, stay bold, stay questioning, and stay free. This is Strawberry Ink. Have a good rest of your day.